Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KaHakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And it's sincere shalom to the icon that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. First and foremost, I want to say to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, for giving me, the fellow icon, start from our apostles on down, for giving us the opportunity to do these lessons, these videos, the opportunity to go out there on the highways and on the hedges, all to edify and warn the nations of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel, the true biblical Jews, the ones the law, statutes, commandments, and the promises were given to. All right. The Lord's chosen people. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. The water shalom. So, as you can see here, this is not going to be a long video at all, because there's not really much to say about this, except to you other guys out there, man. There's only one thing I gotta say to all you people out there that continuously want to doubt us, continuously want to mock us, and all that other BS. We told you so. We told you so. For all you other guys out there that kept saying, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the vax. I'm not going to take none of that stuff. Look at this, man. Americans support restricting unvaccinated people. And I'm going to get, this is a very, very risky video that I'm doing because these videos tend to get flagged. But I don't care. To a degree, I don't care. Because it's all up to the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, if he wants to flag it or not. Esau isn't the one that does the flagging. It's the Lord that does. Right? We have to remember that, man. Esau is not the one that does it. The Lord puts the spirit on Esau to do it, which means what? The Lord is the one that does it. All right? So if the Lord want my video to be taken down, he'll have it taken down. But you know what, man? That encourages me to push harder. So this is American support restricting unvaccinated people from offices and travel and certain other ones. Now, this came in my email last night, but I had to it never pops up a full on article. So of course I have to take it upon myself to Google it, and then it'll pop up. So but the one I got yesterday, it said offices and travel and things like that. So unvaccinated people ain't gonna be able to do anything soon, real soon. This is what they pushing, and this is exactly what we said was going to happen, man. This is exactly what we said was going to happen. They're going to start pushing it. They're going to start forcing it. They're going to start forcing it. Look, if you don't have that damn vaccine, then so and so and so is going to happen, man. Right? This is what we've been telling you people that's get ready to come to pass. And you people didn't want to listen. I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You people didn't want to listen. Right? A lot of you were so bold all on the comment board when we go to camp. I ain't going to take it. I ain't going to take it. I ain't going to take it. But what happens when they start pressuring you? Right? And that's why we got to pray. And I'm going to get that real soon. I'm just going to kind of go through this article a little more. It says a growing number of Americans want to get the C virus vaccine. And a majority also support workplace, lifestyle, and travel restrictions. You see that? So workplace, lifestyle, and travel restrictions for those not inoculated against C19. And this was posted yesterday. Today is March 14th, 2021. Right? So, let's see here. The national opinion poll of 1,005 people conducted on Monday and Tuesday suggested the pace of vaccines may pick up as more vaccines become available and more people want them, right? So you notice how they keep saying, that word, how they keep saying that, I've seen that word like 100 times already. This is all that sorcery, man. This is all part of that sorcery, right? And my question is about this a growing number of Americans. They said most people don't want unvaccinated people But I'm like, on the other side, they're saying that it's not enough people that want it. So now a lot of people want it and want restrictions for unvaccinated people. And now but back then, it even still they're still saying that, not on this article, but they have articles saying that there's not enough people that want to take it. So if most people want to take it, why push this? Why push the restrictions? It's because they setting it up. Because they're setting it up. Remember, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, you know. So this is oh, here we go with the racial. Here we go with the racial. Interest in the vaccine increased over the past year among whites and racial minorities, with about 6 in 10 whites and 5 in 10 members, a minority groups now expressing a high level of interest. Come on, man. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Remember that, right? So, once again, let me get a scripture. I gotta get a scripture. This is what we've been talking about. So now we've been saying since this shit came out, we have been saying, look, they about to start restricting unvaccinated people, and here it is, and here it is. What's the scripture I wanted? Let's get Ephesians 6:10, because this is what we got. This is what we got to do. All right. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord YAHAWASHI, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." You people don't got, these people out here, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans ain't got the whole armor of the Most High, man. That's why we continuously pray, to make sure that we do, man. Right? Y'all not gonna be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, man. When you're not gonna be able, when not gonna be able to work, you're not gonna be able to, do anything pretty much. They want to restrict you from entering offices. Offices is like business buildings. Business buildings. That's what they want to restrict you from if you don't want to take that vax. Right? Y'all people ain't ready for that. And I mean, we've been warning you, but y'all ain't ready for that. We gotta make sure we ready for it. Right? But how are we gonna be ready for it? Verse 12. "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world." Right? So we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Right? We don't wrestle against flesh. That's what makes our fight much harder, because it's spiritual. Right? It's all spiritual. Right? And that's why we looked at it as the threat, because we're attacking the system, man. We are attacking the system. That's why our videos keep getting flagged and things like that, because we're attacking the system. We are a threat to this devil, man. Right? We're the biggest threat to this devil. We're a bigger threat than gang members out here, man. Obviously, because they want our people like that. But all of a sudden we're what do they call us? Black extremists and things like that. All of a sudden. It says against spiritual wickedness in high places, and that's what I'm talking about. We're against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what makes our fight harder, man. Right? Well, I mean, goddamn, man. We on a watch list. We on a government watch list. When we knew it from the very start. Look, man, this devil think he's slick, which he is. But the eyes of the Lord, man, are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That means he could look, man. The Lord does everything, right? And as long as we have that eye of the Lord, if we have the eye of the Lord, then once again, we're not going to be ignorant of Satan's devices. We know exactly what the deal is, man. Verse 13. "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." Right? You got to take on the whole armor of the Most High, YAHAWASHI. Verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Now, this is going to the whole armor, man. The whole armor, right? Verse 15. And have your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wickedness of the wicked, right? You know, how come it didn't say anything about guns or anything like that, man? It's talking about gospel of peace, faith, the spirit, man. And take the helmet, verse 17, to take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Praying always, that's the key right there. That's how you put on the whole armor of the Most High. Praying always with all prayer and supplication, in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. So that's how you put on the whole armor of the Most High. You pray, you watch, you be what I always pray for. Be diligent, vigilant, humble, and sincere, man. Right? It said put on a breastplate of righteousness. The feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. The shield of faith, so you can quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. That means you're going to be able to backfire all the BS that this devil and 2/3 throw at you, right? All your pretty much your enemies. That's why I said the fiery darts of the wicked. That's everybody, man. That's everybody. I'm talking about our enemies. You know, it ain't just talk about this devil. It's mainly talk about this devil, but it's talk about 2/3. Because who are our enemies? Everybody is not part of this truth, but the 2/3 that are not part of this truth are considered our enemies. That's what we go. That's why they're called 2/3. You know, because they're not chosen, and they hate us, right? The helmet of salvation, the sword of the spirit, which is the word of the Most High. That's why we call our Bibles the sword, because it's a sharp sword, man. You know, it cuts people's spirits, man, and that's why they be ready to fight us and stuff, right? And it said praying always. Sound like Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape the things that are coming. See what I'm saying? So, amen. This is what we've been telling you about. This stuff right here is what we've been telling you about. And like I said, this is a high risk of getting flagged. But it's up to the Lord, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. You know, especially when what I'm going to title it. The title is probably definitely going to get it flagged. But you know what? If it does, I'll put it back up. And if it doesn't, then it's going to stay up. By the Lord's will, of course. All right. So on that, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and uplifting to stay in the spirit, man, because this stuff is not going to touch his elect. This stuff is not going to touch the elect, man. And if we're part of that elect, man, we gonna be all right. Okay, we gonna be all right. Don't worry, don't worry. That goes for me too, man. Don't worry. You know, of course, we ain't never been through nothing like this before. So, you know, of course, you know, we in this flesh, so you're gonna face nervousness and stuff like that. Of course, we are in this flesh. I don't give a goddamn who you are. You know, you more than likely are going to feel it, man. You know, we are definitely going to feel it, man. Right? So on that, Shalom.